Tired of the critics getting it wrong.
What is a professional critic?
Just know we are here.
To give you honest opinions.
Not paid ones.
Couple of critics.
Cas and Bell host.
Podcasts and reviews.
Movies and shows. Products and events.
Out today.
We are a couple of critics. Hey, what's going on? It's your man Cas
and Bell.
And we are a couple of critics. What's going on, everybody, man?
Hey, everyone.
First, we want to thank everybody that listens and supports us. Go to couplecritics.com and do and look at our blogs and our
our stuff.
You know what I'm saying? Go to Instagram, a couple of critics reviews on Instagram and follow us there. Shout out to Becca for all her podcasts and stuff like that. We're going to be doing some type of collaboration with her pretty soon.
Yeah.
You know, we just got to get our schedules together. But what are we here to talk about today, baby?
So I think today we're going to talk about Missy Elliott, which is the Out of the World tour. So she came to Orlando yesterday and the Kia Center. And so it was her, Ciara, Busta Rhymes, and Timbaland.
Okay, first I got to say this. Unfortunately, we cannot review the whole show.
Oh my God.
Because unfortunately, we got there too late and missed Timbaland. He was the opening act or the first act.
He was the first act.
And we missed it because my wife wanted to be Miss Extra Pretty and take extra time to get ready, you know. And when we got down there, it was traffic and stuff. So we got there right when Timbaland was done.
Okay, well, first of all...
So, unfortunately, you know, we may lose some listeners because of that, because they say, you know what, you got to review the whole thing. So, I do apologize ahead of time.
Okay, well, first of all, nobody told anyone that Timbaland was going to go on at 7:00. Black people ain't never on time, okay?
You know
Black
what?
people ain't never on time. So, Timbaland went at 7:00
I'm sorry, he went on time, so
that makes
of course.
No sense.
So, that's not...
He could have waited.
That's his fault.
He could have waited, okay? He could have waited. We got the black people time.
Who is he to not start on time? I know. Horrible. I know, you know. So we can only review Ciara, Busta Rhymes, and Missy Elliott. So I do apologize for my wife not being on point.
Boy.
That means she does not love our fans and people that listen. So anyway,
that's a lie.
So we come late because of somebody, and we get there, and the first act was Ciara. Oh, also, too, can't tell you how it opened up, because when we got there, instead of us sitting there, my wife asked me to go get some food. So I actually had to go get food and was on a line
Here we go.
for a long time. So I only saw maybe 3/4 of the show. So maybe you should start it, my love.
Okay, first of all right. I did text you to say come back because Ciara was coming on.
Let's focus on the thing.
So,
let's focus.
Fine.
So what is your opinion of the show? Maybe we should start overall. Or should we go?
Well, I mean, Ciara was the second performer.
Mm-hmm.
And so she came in, you know, with her dancers. You all know Ciara is a phenomenal dancer. So, of course... Anyway, so she came, you know, with her dance team, her dance crew, and I mean, she did a couple of songs. I mean, she did mostly, you know, all of her songs, you know, and so, and it was great. It was great. Her performance was on point. You know, you all know she's a great entertainer. So she did give us, you know, what I would expect from Ciara.
You know, I have to say this. I was surprised about her catalog.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know she had that many songs.
She does.
You know,
you guys keep sleeping
no. It's not that.
CC.
No, it's not that I'm sleeping on her. I forgot. Let me put it like this. I forgot how many songs she had. You know what I'm saying? To do a nice show. Yeah. So I do. And then she had one song she didn't even do. That's actually current. Is Nothing Lasts Forever. She didn't do that one.
She did not do her current one.
You know, but what I'm saying is, you know, I didn't realize, and I stand corrected, how many songs she had. Yeah. I mean, she really does have a nice catalog. Now, does she have like a banger catalog. No, but
we're not saying
she has a very
catalog.
entertaining catalog where, you know, you hear these songs, you recognize them, you're like, okay, cool. And she had a really good show. Now, I will say, of course, I want to be critical more. I could tell she's not old Ciara back in the day. She was now, just like I said with Janet Jackson, you know what I'm saying? The one I went to, you didn't come, unfortunately. You know what I'm saying? But I would say from old Ciara to where she still has it. Right. She still do her thing. Don't get me wrong. But you could tell that age, you know, she ain't hitting it like she used to. You know what I'm saying? Right. She doing her thing. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But she ain't hitting it like she used to. But, you know, Ciara, the thing is this. I don't know how often Ciara has toured in her career. Done shows is one thing, but tour is another, you know? So I don't think I've ever seen Ciara on tour or even known about her being an open act for. But to be honest, I do think that other artists that are touring should really think about Ciara opening it up because I think she's phenomenal. I think she would have been great like on a Chris Brown tour. You know what I'm saying? I think that would have been phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? Because she did brilliant. She had the good show. She had the dancers. It was a great show. So don't get me wrong. I'm just being a little more critical because what we're going to talk about. But she was good though. She was. I mean, I'll give you that. I mean, you can tell. I mean, she had 4 kids too, you know. So she's not. So she's not, you know, dropping it, you know, like it's hot anymore as far as, you know, what Cece used to do. So I will agree with you on there. I mean, but it's still phenomenal.
It was great. It's still great. She did do her dancing, but there are some dance moves that she would have done. That you would see her do, and some really, really cool next level moves too, like Chris Brown level is what Ciara used to be on. Really, be honest with you, but she's not hitting those no more.
And plus, you know, you gotta, and this is another thing. Chris Brown constantly
tours, so he's in
tour shape.
Yeah, he's constantly doing it.
Ciara hasn't been on tour for
mom, and
she hasn't been on tour for like 10 years. I mean, it was a long time.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Been on the road doing it constantly. Right. So you know, for what it is, don't get me wrong, it's still great.
It's still good.
What she does, okay? Yes. So, you know, definitely, I give her a B+.
Yeah, I think
you know what I'm saying? Did good. I don't give her an A because it, you know, I guess my eyes are a little bit more keen, so I'm a little bit more like looking. You know what I mean? And what Ciara brings is that energy and that dance. So that's what I'm judging on.
Yeah, she definitely does.
But it was a B+ because it was good. It was worth it for her age and what she's been through and that touring. You know, it's definitely there. So there's nothing lost in it. You know what I'm saying? Yep. I only say a B+ because of what Ciara used to do. The energy and the intensity.
Well, yeah, I mean,
you know, she's older. You
get tired. I mean, you have, you know, all these kids and stuff. You got the helpers and all the maids in the world because, you know, I mean, but still, so
definitely good. So, you know, we definitely, Ciara's good. Okay, so then after that, we go into Busta Rhymes.
Busta Rhymes, yes.
I know you have a lot to say about the Busta Rhymes segment.
Yeah, I'm not a big Busta Rhymes fan. I mean, although I know his stuff, I just know the stuff that's out that he puts out, you know, the hype stuff. I don't know like all the other because I'm not a fan of Busta Rhymes. I will say, you know, he did bring, you know, what Busta Rhymes is known for, you know, the rhymes and just, you know, or the rapping bars that no one can stand to except one person. One rapper. Well, actually, no, two, in my opinion. But I mean, I was not entertained. I was not. He brought the same thing that you saw on TV. So if you did watch any of the award shows where he performed, it was the exact same set. It wasn't anything different.
Yeah, I think Busta Rhymes. You know, they put Missy together with Busta Rhymes because I know years ago when they were doing the versus thing, they said Busta Rhymes and Missy Elliott with their creativity and stuff like that would be good, right? But see, this is the thing. Old Busta Rhymes, you know what I'm saying, back in the day was very creative, very animated, with his videos.
He
and
was.
everything.
He was.
The new Busta Rhymes ain't really like that. You know, his show lacked any type of creativity. I mean, he went out there with Spliff Star, which shout out to Spliff Star.
Spliff Star's
a great MC, Rocky for
30
years.
plus
So
whatever
Spliff
years.
does his thing.
Good for them.
But if you expecting the Busta Rhymes that you saw in the Eyes Can See video and
that was a dope video, by the way.
The outfit changes, the wildness of Busta Rhymes back in the day, how he used to be, how he was creative with things. That's not Busta Rhymes of today. You know, because let's be honest, Busta Rhymes' career died off. And the only thing that really brought it back was that Chris rhyme. You know what I'm saying? That brought it back. Let's be honest. Chris Brown helped bring Busta Rhymes relevant in today.
Yeah.
And of course, as any artist should, he capitalized on it, milked it, started building his career back up, stuff like that. And but that creativity, that Busta Rhymes, that wildness, that Busta Rhymes brought, that energy he brought, that ain't really there no more.
No.
You know what I'm saying? You could tell his age. You could you know what I'm saying? And it's not there no more. Like, I love Busta Bus. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying this out of hate or anything like that. But that energy of Busta Rhymes that used to be there years ago is not there no more. You know what I'm saying? He's on stage, he's rapping, and it's cool. He's trying to be entertaining. He's doing jokes and things like that. That's cool, don't get me wrong. But, you know, when they advertised this right, they advertised it, them all three in a wild outfit on this spacey type idea.
Right.
And we'll get to Missy in a minute, but Ciara, they didn't bring that element that I think they promoted. You know what I'm saying? Like you know, next level stuff. You know, Ciara did a great performance, and that was cool.
She did. She had a good set.
But you know, they weren't on the level of when we talk about Missy, that Missy brought it.
Right.
And to me, the experience wasn't there completely until you got to Missy's part.
Right.
Busta Rhymes' part was even less
Well, it was less creative because it was just
Ciara.
him.
Like, Ciara had a nice little
it was just him and Split Star.
It was just him and Split Star
with the mics.
Yeah, and it was.
He's a great MC.
No, yeah,
but that's it.
Yeah, he's a great MC.
But that's it. There's no
great
visuals.
songs. So get me wrong, but it just wasn't.
We had no visuals, no nothing.
Yeah, it was the dull part of the show.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Him and Spliffs are just up there rapping. That's it. Yeah, I mean, he had a little, I think, show going on in the background with the screens and stuff, but that was it. There was nothing exciting about the show. There was nothing that was like, yo, this is crazy. Bus is killing it. It really was the low point of the show. To be honest, I would have preferred him to start it off and then let Ciara go and then let Missy go. It would have been a great build up. So, you know, after him coming after Ciara was a disappointment.
Yeah, it was disappointing.
And his jokes and their interaction with Plus Star didn't really measure up to I'm second in this because I'm Busta Rhymes. It just wasn't there for me. Now, I love his songs. I love Busta Rhymes, but it just wasn't there. It was just not what I expected from the tour, right? You know, so you have anything to say before we move on to Missy?
No, I mean, I already said, you know, all I had to say about Busta. Like I said, I mean, to me, I was not entertained with Busta.
Yeah, I'll talk more after the Missy. Now, let's go to the Missy part.
Yeah.
Now, when we got in there, they gave you these wristbands, right? These little wristbands they gave you when you come in. And when Missy came on,
Well, before she came on, though, let's talk about the visuals. Okay. So before she came on, they kind of, like gave us a little video where they showed, Missy and three Missies, and then
four
with the AI, four Missies, okay, with the AIs, and then coming through the screen. So it was pretty dope.
Yeah, it was definitely dope. What Missy did was give you an experience and made the audience part of it. Like, so the lighting was on point.
Yep.
And the wristbands lit up in patterns, lit up to the color scheme of what the stage was.
Yeah.
So what she did was really give you an experience where she made the arena part of the show itself.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Of course, she did all her great hits. You know what I'm saying? And she had outfit changes. She had dancers that was great. She had a full show. Now, you know what I'm saying? She had to come, like, she was coming out the spaceship and the lasers carving. I mean, it was a phenomenal show, music-wise, and especially visually. You know what I'm saying? See, Missy's part was what I expected the whole show to be because of what they did with an out of this world tour experience. You know what I'm saying? And to me, Busta Rhymes and Ciara didn't fit into the theme of the whole tour, especially the way they promoted it. Like, they promoted it with all three of them. It wasn't like Missy and then like, you know, Busta Rhymes opening and Ciara. No, they promoted all three of them on the cover in their next levels outfits and stuff. And they didn't step up to me. Like, it wasn't the whole experience. Should have been all three of them was an interactive show. Now, with Missy's part, let me let you talk because I could go on.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So with Missy, you know, I mean, the outfit changes were amazing. You know, I mean, and she played all her classics, of course. When she did The Rain, she came out with, you know, everyone knows her for the black garbage bags. She came out.
But this one was a little bit more fancy.
It was a little bit much fancier than the garbage bag. But it was, you know, it was what you expect her to wear. You know, and I mean, you know, and she came out with all of these different colors. They were great, the outfits, her dancers. And then also during, you know, her outfit change, she also just had her dancers, you know, did a whole skit and they were coming out and kind of doing break dancing. I mean, she had it all. You know, she truly did give us an experience.
And then there was one point where she had a stage that was floating.
Yeah, the stage was floating
over the crowd. Then she actually took a point where she went into the crowd, walked around, shook hands, took quick selfies
and
stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, you know, and then, you know, with the show, the lighting, your wristband is going off according to they had like patterns, like wave patterns of the lights.
Yeah, the different lights.
It was a fun. Then also too to show love to Florida.
Yeah, she brought out Missy. Did I say Missy? She brought
the bad
Miss Trina.
She brought Trina out.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
Ms.
Which was great. You know what I'm saying? Which was really like a nice touch to, like, you know, we in Florida. I'm bringing out the Florida artists and stuff like that. So her show was phenomenal from beginning to end. You saw the effort in that show. You saw that Missy sat there with a creative team and really did her part.
Yeah.
What I think they went wrong, and my problem, and what I was talking about before, was they advertised this as the three bigs coming out and doing it. And Missy's show did not disappoint at all. It was to the theme. It was dope. But Busta Rhymes and Ciara, the only way Ciara to me wins is because she had a good show. But when it comes to that next level theme they were promoting, where I thought they were going to be on the whole show, they really weren't. And that disappointed me a lot because I think that this show would have been more phenomenal if they all were on that Missy shit. You know what I'm saying? Where they use the wristbands to interact more. You know, I think Busta Rhymes did a lot more with his show to really entertain us, right? You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you had the dancers and stuff like that, like, you know, he could have had dancing for eyes could see and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? And things like that. He could have really done it like we know Busta Rhymes did it back in the day, you know what I'm saying? And then people dancing the African, like none of that was there. It was just him and Spliff Star, and they thought they could carry it. Ciara was good with the dancing. She had dancers, but I think they could have incorporated that next level shit, more lighting and shit like that. It would have been phenomenal. I just think that Missy outshot. If they were going to they should just promote it as Missy Elliott tour featuring them. But if they did the way they did it as in, all three of us is going on tour, I expected how Missy show was through the whole thing.
Well, I mean, and I can agree with you to some extent. However, though, I mean, Ciara is not known for next level shit. She's not known for next level anything at all. Ciara is an true, like she is an entertainer that has a lot of dance, a lot of big energy, a lot of hype, and that's about it. Like she's not known for visuals. She's not known for, anything creative outside of what
you're right.
what her entertainment is. And so Busta, on the other hand, because Busta is known for that with his videos, specifically, Eyes Can See, where he had on everyone wearing the gray, crazy outfits and the dancers and everything and the Janet. I mean, yeah, we would shouting. We would expect that him, and so from him, yeah, I would expect more from him in that aspect. But Ciara, I think Ciara did what Ciara. Is known for.
Well, you know what? You're right. I think it would have been fine with Ciara to do her thing, then Busta to do his thing on another level, and then you get to Missy.
Yes.
That probably would have been a good build-up. I just think Busta Rhymes was in the wrong place. He should have been first, Ciara, then Missy. I was just very disappointed in Busta's show. Sometimes I think artists rely on I'm a legend. That's enough. You know what I'm saying? Like Missy to me is a bigger legend than Busta.
Yes, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And she brought it.
She did.
You know what I'm saying? She brought the show. Like she was, working. You know what I'm saying? She was dancing and singing and she was working.
Yeah.
And she didn't rely because, I got hits. It was she was selling it, the dancers and all that stuff. Busta was up there, and to me, it's like a cockiness. I'm Busta Rhymes. I got these songs, so I could just stand here and just rap, and that's it.
Right, yeah.
And have nothing. You know what I mean? And to me, it's like, even towards the end, I think he said, we're old school hip hop here and we don't rely on visuals, which is a total contrast of what Missy brought out. And I just think he said that because your shit sucks. I'm sorry because
your shit sucks. He should have had some dancers. And then it was the one visual he did have was like the booty.
The booty on the screen.
Booty on the screen. But you could even see their face.
That's what
I didn't even know what it
on
was.
The screen
it was just, and it was like a sloppy booty.
You know what?
It wasn't even like
it's like, you had the dancers and then they go into the aisle and they dance to that.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like next
like the
level.
video. Like the video.
Like that's what I would have expected from Busta Rhymes. That energy, that high energy stuff.
He did.
And it was,
maybe he didn't have the budget too. Maybe he didn't, right?
You couldn't recycle some of the dancers from Missy and from I think it just should have been a little bit more spectacular.
Yeah.
I was expecting Busta to be up there with Split Star rapping, dancers in the back, the screen being crazy. Then when he do his big songs, the dancers go into the aisles and they dancing. Eyes can eyes, and then they in some African doing that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like I expected like the show to be more coordinated. You know what I'm saying? The lighting going crazy. We had the bands already, so you know what I'm saying? Like I think it could have been so much more. I don't know who the art director is of these. I don't know if Busta Rhymes is like, nah, I don't know. But I just feel like they spent all that money on Missy shit. And like with Busta Rhymes, they're like, nigga, just go on stage. Like literally like, just go on stage and just do your thing. You're the intermission. You know what I'm saying? Like you're the, because I was very disappointed. Like I wanted old school Bust because Missy gave you old school Missy.
She did.
She didn't give you. Ciara gave you old school Ciara.
She gave you old school.
They didn't give you no new school shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's bad enough Busta is fat with no dreads now. Okay, cool. You not that dude no more. You know what I'm saying? I mean he ain't fat, but you know what I'm saying?
He's not fat.
He's a little bigger than he used to be. All right, that's cool, no problem. But like give us some like energy, give us a show. Like to me that was just very lazy production. And like I said, And you know what, and like I said, I don't got no problem with Busta Rhymes and nothing like that, but like I've personally been around Busta a few times in the industry and stuff like that. And he I remember one time I was with
wasn't he trying to beat up?
I was with an artist one time and the artist said something. He was like, yo, man, get out my way, dude. And so my review is not biased on Busta because nobody did nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? But, it just seems like,
he's too cocky.
Now, it was, set in his ways.
Yeah.
And he's reliant so much that I am Busta Rhymes that they didn't put a lot in that show.
Yeah.
And you know, and like I said, don't get me wrong, I've messed with Busta. And if he was at like a House of Blues or Hard Rock, something like that, then, you know, I think his show would have been appropriate for that. But you on this big tour with all these possibilities that you could have done, you know what I'm saying? To me, it just like, you think you that dope that you just stand there and rap and that's cool. But you got these women working hard. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna lie. Busta Rhymes may have them hits that we know, but Ciara's catalog was
Ciara's catalog was much more than Busta, because it was much more entertaining.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
you know,
Busta only had what three booms.
I mean, he got like 3 or 4 songs that was strong.
That was strong.
But like the other ones, like you know what I'm saying?
Ciara has
some stuff.
She has more.
So like these girls, like Missy is working hard. they're working hard, and then you in the middle of them, and you bring that.
Yeah, I was disappointed. I'm not a Busta fan.
I was disappointed. I really was, you know. But besides Busta's part, even though I'm not saying he had a bad show, I'm not saying that, you know, it sucked, but it just wasn't appropriate for that show. He didn't bring what Busta Rhymes could have brought on that tour. You know what I'm saying? Because I dread to think of how because remember, he had a tour he was doing before, and then he canceled
Well, they canceled it. Because
I guess this came up. So he's like, you know what? So, but I would have dreaded that tour if that's what it was.
Yeah,
I would have been like, this is what it is, dude. Him cursing at the crowd and shit. Yo, what the fuck? Like, dude, you know, it's like it just.
I guess he was trying to be funny, but like I said, I'm not a Busta Rhymes fan. I'm not.
It just wasn't. Like I said, I've messed with Busta Rhymes. You know what I'm saying? He's a legend in the game.
That he
you know
is.
What I'm saying? So don't get me wrong. You know, I don't take nothing away from him. I'm just critiquing this tour.
Yeah, he should have.
When he was around.
As I say, to me, that's the part that, you know, I didn't mind missing. Busta Rhymes at all.
Yeah.
Because, it wasn't. But like I said, but Missy brought it. I mean, Missy really, if you talk about out of the world experience, you did get the out of the world experience.
It's the first, her light show.
And she had the light show, the fire. And she had fire, like little fires coming out everywhere.
The production,
it was amazing.
Missy, it was what you expected from Missy. Like, definitely, there's nothing you could sit there and say that you could say, oh, Miss, that's not, no.
She brought it.
It was Missy Elliott to the fullest. Even though she was off for so many years, she
came like she didn't miss a beat.
And at the end of the day, it's a concert. You would think the lighting show by itself was one of the best lighting shows that I've seen at a concert.
Yeah, it really
was so coordinated with the light band, with the crowd, the colors. I mean, seriously, it was so much lighting and stuff. I thought it was blind.
Yeah, all you saw was just all of the you know, from the ring band, and it was red, it was green, it was white.
Yo, it was a lot to take in visually. Like, you know, it wasn't just her. I mean, she had so many elements that like you had to like really like take it all in. Like, you know, you had to look at the stadium and the lighting patterns that were going on. You had to look at the lighting that was coming from the stage. You had to look at the dancers,
and what they were wearing, the screen,
and how they had.
They had the different lights.
They had lights on top with video and this and on the ceiling.
She had like 4 little videos. That was one of her videos that she did long time ago too. Where one of the videos is she imagining it just like that. Yeah, so that's pretty good.
It was a great experience when it came to Missy. Definitely, you know, I would say go see the show.
Yeah, definitely go see it. Go support. Go support. It's definitely worth it.
It's worth it. And even like if she had 2 boring openers, it's still worth it for her.
Ciara was not boring.
I said,
all right.
I said even if she had 2 open boring, her shows were. It's like Chris Brown. His openers not good. I wasn't really feeling
Money
them
Long
too much.
was good. I was feeling Money.
Okay. But what I'm saying, Chris show was worth it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Busta Rhymes, you know, I would say.
Yeah, Busta Rhymes was
I would say this.
Bust.
Go to the show.
Support.
Go see Ciara.
Support them.
You can go chill and get some food during Busta Rhymes.
Go intermission. When he goes on, just go intermission. That's your intermission.
Then hit Missy because Missy's show was phenomenal.
And that's not fair. Missy did, during the last few songs, she did bring out Tim. So you got to see
Tim came
Timberland.
out.
You got to see
Busta came
Timberland.
out.
Busta
Ciara came out.
CC.
Yeah, it was good.
And then, and of course Trina, So,
So at the end, so she brought it all together. So like I said, the show was dope. And I see the concept they were doing. I just really wish that, I mean, Ciara, you're right. She was known for the dancing and stuff like that. I just wish Busta Rhymes would have really, really brought it. And to me, that was the low point of the concert. But other than that, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, if he went to a House of Blues, you know what I'm saying, Hard Rock or stuff like that,
right.
cool show. You know what I'm saying? But that type of environment, especially after you saw Missy.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, Miss, man, it was one of the best shows.
It was.
I've seen. Just overall, you know what I'm saying? Like I could say Chris Brown had better dancing because of Chris Brown. You know what I'm saying? I could say Justin may have better. You know what I'm saying? But like when you say overall show best, Missy Elliott overall is better. To me, it was better than Janet Jackson's.
Yeah, and let's not forget,
because of the production. You know what I'm saying? Now, of course, Janet's Janet. She's a legend in songs, so phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? So on that level, I mean, she's gonna kill Missy with her hits and shit like that. But I'm talking about like the production.
Yeah,
of
just
the show,
production.
everything
the production
together
was crazy.
Way better.
Yeah, you could tell Missy spent just like
other show.
Yeah, you could tell she spent a long time making sure everything, was to her creativity, to everything. I mean, she really want to make sure her fans had a true experience, and she delivered. She delivered.
She definitely delivered. So if they come to your town, the World Experience Tour.
Out of this world experience tour.
You know what I'm
Go
saying?
support them.
Go support it. Go see it. Rock with it. It's definitely good. I highly recommend it. Like I said, don't let the Busta Rhymes thing stop you. Just still go. Like I said, Busta was cool. Don't get me wrong. I'm just critiquing the whole show.
Yeah.
I'm not saying what he did was bad. You know what I'm saying? I'm critiquing the show as a whole. You know what I'm saying? His part, to me, you'd be more entertained watching his videos. If they just played his videos between it, that would probably be more entertainment. Like, oh shit, remember that show?
Yeah.
But him up there, just Spliff Star is more entertainment.
He was the only hype man. Spliff Star is always the hype man.
Spliff Star does his thing. You know what I'm saying? Spliff Star it does what he do.
Right.
And Busta is like, I don't know, man. They should have just been a duo because the energy was the same. Split was like doing Spliff and Busta was like, yeah, Busta Rhymes. I'm Busta Rhymes. You ready to fucking party here? Busta Rhymes.
Busta.
You know what I'm saying? So all right, cool. So once again, thank y'all for listening to us. Go to coupleofcritics.com. Check out our podcast. We have blogs that we've done. So, everything we're not going to do a podcast for. You know what I'm saying? Like we did a restaurant the other day and, we'll do the blog and pictures and stuff like that. Follow us on Couple Critics Reviews at Instagram because you get to see, we constantly posted on there.
Yes.
Constantly posted things.
Yeah, the videos, Becca, short videos.
Exactly.
Too, yeah.
So definitely just check that out. Support us. Rock with us. Let's say if you have something you want us to review. So we don't only review concerts, people. We do reviews of products and things like that. If you have an event coming up, let us know. We would definitely want to come and support, and we give an honest review. Now, when you invite us or want us to do something, we're going to give an honest review.
Yes,
we ain't going to get a paid review to you. We're going to give an honest review. So at the end of the day, make sure you got something that's good because we're going to review it. You know what I'm saying? Like I just put my life in danger if I ever see Busta Rhymes and he hears this.
Yeah, he's ready to fight.
He's always ready to fight.
He's always ready to fight.
You're like my show dog. You know what I'm saying?
He's always ready to fight.
I love Busta. I do. I'm just critiquing the show, but I love Busta. You know what I'm saying? But if you're also a reviewer yourself, right? We've talked into and been reached out to by a lot of people that do reviews and stuff like that. You can maybe join the Couple Critics team. You know what I'm saying? Because we're looking for people to work with that do reviews in their unique way. You know what I'm saying? You may review just restaurants local in your town, or you may review products or whatever. Talk to us. Let's talk. Let's collab. You know what I'm saying? We trying to get together people that do honest reviews, because
Mhm.
there's so many paid ones out there. You don't really know what to work with, where to go, because everybody's getting paid and all that stuff. And we're not. We are being honest about our reviews. So definitely hit us up if you're interested. So you have anything to say, my love?
No, that's all. Why you say it like that? It sounds like you're drunk. I mean, you say my love. Golly.
Wow,
What's going on?
You're going to criticize
Anyways,
on the podcast?
yeah. But anyway, thank you so much for the support. We will be reviewing, of course, the latest Marvel movie that's out. We do have to do a review on that, and we will.
Yeah.
And so if you didn't see it yet, you need to go see it, because we're going to drop some spoilers.
We're not going to say nothing, because at the end of the day, we don't know what order the stuff is going to be published. So
Exactly.
that may be published friends, but like,
Exactly.
what are you talking about that one? Did he? Oh, he did that
Yeah.
already. So you shouldn't even say that. Oh my God. Anyway, you know what? Thank you. We appreciate you. Until
Thank
next
you,
time.
guys.